Mathland, Master Your Multiplication Facts. This is a digital game, and this is the holiday version. So students are going to start here on slide 2. You want to instruct them to come up here to the slideshow in the upper right-hand corner. Click on slideshow, and then it becomes full screen. So now you can see all the lands you have to travel through in order to master your math facts. So the first land would be Pirates Cove. That would be all the math facts 0, 1s, 2s, and 3s. Once they have them mastered, they will move on to Magician's Lane, which are 4, 5s, and 6s. Safari Station, 7, 8s, and 9s. And then the 10s, 11s, and 12s in Monster More. So students are going to click on Begin. And it's a multiple choice format. So they're going to give their first math fact 3 times 0. If they click on the wrong answer, they go to a slide that says they're incorrect and they need to go back and try again. When they get the right answer, it just takes them to the next problem. So as long as they're getting the answers correct, it keeps moving forward. Now, once they make a mistake, then they have to go back to the beginning of just this Pirates Cove, this first section, which are the 0s, 1s, 2s, and 3s. And then once they've mastered all of them, we'll go back to the main screen here. Once they've mastered all of those facts without an error, then they're going to move on to the next section. So it tells them that they've made it through Pirates Cove. Go back to slideshow. And they're going to move on to the next section, which is Magician's Lane. These will be the math facts, the 4s, 5s, and 6s. They can see now they are here on the board. They click Next. And then they're given some more problems. So the same thing, as long as they're clicking on the correct answer, they keep moving through the game. Once they make an error, they have to go back to the beginning of that section, which would be Magician's Lane. So they cannot move forward into the next section until they've mastered all the math facts for that section. And it just continues through the game. When they get to the end, and there's quite a few slides, they get to the end, they can see that they've made it. And they get a final slide that tells them congratulations. So this is a good way to master the math facts, starting with the smaller numbers and moving to the more difficult problems. And again, if they make an error, they have to go back to the beginning of that section. So Mathland, Master Your Multiplication Facts. This is the holiday or Christmas version.